Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Ibrahim, September 21st, 2021. September 21, 2021. Of course, I have Comrade Koita, I have People's Power. He's back home. The People's Power. Yes, and then Cash Box is with Don Joy. Wonderful, beautiful day, guys. Listen, it's a lot of when I know so a president don't travel back. Hotter disrespect. Civil society is not a cry now. Journalists, they not a cry. The civil societies, they don't call their name, they don't remind people. The Ibrahim Tomi, the Andrew Lavali, the Valnora Heroines, the Marcela Sambas, the Joseph Sanos, all of these people, now, all of these civil societies, where if not President Kuruma, they travel so, they don't travel over 100 times. The noise for the make. But no, the political party was out of power. They were in opposition, so their political party and the tribesmen did not be in their power. So it was okay for them for cry down former President Kuruma in government. But now the government is in power, then tribes people are in power. It's okay, everything is fine. President Bio is their king, is their lord, is their savior, is their tribesmen. So they don't see nothing that is doing that is wrong at this particular point in time. It is a shame for our country. There's this landed brother where I listened to the other day playing video where they talk about the three types of people that in any society. You get the idiots. You get the tribesmen them, and you get the citizens them. The idiots, they're idiots. They don't just care. They only just they. You get the tribesmen, they went and tribe. Nothing else or matters to them than the tribe. If the tribe is in power, that's it. I like waiting and they die with hunger and starvation. They live that they are joining with 40 people. They use one grand latrine. They are fine that the tribes in the power. They get a good citizen then. When we come here, we talk, we advocate for the betterment of mankind, for the least amongst us. Not for we do for we serve. For the least amongst us, the people that are suffering, the genuine Sierra Leoneans, that we mean, we love their country, we deserve better than life. Those are the people that we advocate for, the good citizens them. But Salo today, you pick. Who say you go for yourself? Are you an idiot? Are you a tribesman? Or are you a good citizen? You pick one. But you go get the idiots and back we go and say they are good citizens. They are idiots, they know. You go get the tribesmen, they want to say they are good citizens. They know say they are tribes people. It is their political party, their region in power, they're fine with everything. Rest on the eye, no matter to them. Where APC, Francis Begaifala, Ades Kuroma, the former President Kuroma, one gets out there increase the price of fuel. It can't be say people for wear black. Wait till do because also in political party in power. In tribesmen, they're not in power. Now they're in power. What did they do? They cover the corruption. But let's go to President Bio. And this will challenge every Sierra Leonean. And I like the way Comrade Coach put up. And go put them best. Me go just touch on a normal light. President Bio say, salon people they save, the average salon person they save over $500 a year. $500 a year. $500 are 5 million euros. They say now they save every year from the free education we don't give now. They say the average family they save $500. So a left owner and a responsibility, every one of you Sierra Leonean, when they listen to this message, for come out with your message now.
Let what was the talk for the save back? Let me tell what it actually means in our own language.
Right.
It basically means I get $500 now for spend per order thing there because now this is what they spend per school. Now they spend now for other thing there now.
Right.
So as a result of the free education, now $500 they spend for a year, but now I can go use them for Ladila to other thing with them.
Right. Now we can balance that 6 million day for say okay for the next at least 6-7 months. I hope for buy one bag grace every month. So the average person. But anyways, this is what the man say. They save. Where we know say even if one of them picking a school fee for the whole year. If they pay school fees, it not reach 5 to 6 million every year. If they were paying school fees. People's power then I get picking out to go school. You want to listen to this message when I get picking out to go school. If we have the pay school fees, well, we see how we suffer for them picking and get placements. Now we sit NPSC. Almost 100,000 you want to pay. This man they go Syria the international community, but sometimes two they talk. But until we hear it from Una. We hear it from Una. All over today now. Today, tomorrow, now we hear it from Una. Personally, Una experiences with this education there. So we want for your reading messages there. They allow this man for continue for the go and lie. We don't do we best for debunker that the international community there. We told ourselves, pull messages to allow Yeriba. Almost person they say $500, whether the equivalent of 5 to 6 million euros, that's Sierra Leone at this particular point in time. Where every day some man they wake, forget 1,000 euro for itself. You don't know how I get for pull up. For them to feed their family them. People they work at that country, they up and down. Not even know side they go pull the next meal for the day. Talk about less about paying school fees for them picking them. These are the things we're talking about. This man travel come out alone. He say he don't know why he come out alone. Now give me wake the game inside the plane. He come. He say then call na Harvard for go give speech. He just a give speech. He just a give speech. He just a give speech. Where is speech? What you don't translate to? What is the speech don't give you that salon? The hard time. Sokia. Prostitution is on the high rise. Prostitution don't rise in the country. Small picking and they up and down now for sleep with man them because Tino they for it and family they rely on them. Papa then they watch them girl picking and so on. Rather girl in another country they not able for talk. What do? Because what they go talk? That is what is SLPP. This president behind speech all over. They go and give speech no more. In copy the Sierra Leone they mentioned the president of Tanzania, the lady, is Sirom IMF can give $600 million because they trust them. There is confidence. Then why a bunch of thieves and crooks? Now the president is to say enough for audit coronavirus funds. They take the corona money, then they do interbanking activities with her. We see her. This reckless government, but then tribes people will not condemn these actions. Oh no, they say Ibrahim Cashbox, Communicator, People's Power, and everybody else on social media not like SLPP. What is there to like? This level of corruption and thievery, this level of nepotism. Look at the rate of we healthcare system. Picking they die constantly. They need to talk about anything they safe. But the woman they die at a very high rate. They need to talk about that safe. The hospital they don't get supplies. Nurse, doctor them, all money they go side in day. Mother Bio say they save $500 every year from the free education we give now. Because they put the quality inside it. They Vishenga na Facebook they post. He said they give prosthetic legs na Sierra Leone. Una show we almost posting the Vishenga don't give prosthetic legs. These guys are only catering to the needs of the international community. But how they say that revolution for Africa is coming. This man beyond 1992, then come on a Bush involved in two coup d'etat. Now man be involved in Sierra Leone. When the SLPP parliamentarian they want for pass a law for ban anybody who involved by a coup, and then coup they will get for bringing, will get for resurrecting case today. Those cases they will get for. But anyways, two coup now man be involved in Sierra Leone. They say what you do, they increase, they don't give them enough rice. Now they can overthrow President Momo for. Momo they can't try for change the constitution. For they give it the 1991 constitution, we give it multi-party democracy today. The father of democracy in Sierra Leone, that's Joseph Saidu Momo. Then guy overthrow. Manabia was part of that. Now we see Mamadi Doumbouya and again, he don't saving people. Alpha Condé, they run after people in civil societies and they jail them. Over 400 political prisoners, if not more. They run after them. What you do for this one game power? Where now they look at today? Now they said, because I say, I wish they go lock and then jail and they who say they lock people up. Then go lock and they force. Like they be in hotel, like be in resting place. That's all they for do that kind of day. It saddens me because the African leaders not the land, bruh. They chase people. They wake up on comrade. If you get a video where this man talk about this the nonsense how we talk, yeah, go ahead and play for we. Let's open up the conversation. Cue that video. Let people hear it.
Yeah, Ibrahim. Luckily, and I told you that they play at the same time. We say you go talk say people in the say 5 to 6 million annually. Each parent they save that money. Now they keep what they save. Then they keep the money. Then they look for dollar thing. And a soldier, I don't know if a soldier where you go when became past MPS to go secondary school. You not be he calculate the money. Money he spent. And this free education is the free education. And they play the video back. Then they read the two. Because you know them people there. I don't want to say time and again.
Thank you.
Then if you say people and don't die, and the next one will day. But what you may tell anybody, this war, this one now, anything you talk about with the keeper, get the records. Good morning, the fellow Sierra Leoneans. Even forget for Christian because them then can make possible. Even forget for no reality. But now begin first for me you lie.
It's okay.
Then later, and they come up and for on earth, you cannot forget for talk people again. No. People again for that and just what you might be talk. Who talk for the again?
Thank you.
Folks are welcome.
General Assembly, Mr. Secretary General, Deputy Secretary General, Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I thank the Secretary General for convening this second SDG moment to highlight inspiring SDG actions despite continuing COVID-19 pandemic. The unprecedented challenges of COVID-19 have further exposed nations to heightened vulnerabilities and to rethink delivery on SDGs. Welcome. Sierra Leone's medium-term national development plan is our nationally owned roadmap for building a society that is cohesive, secure, and just. It is aligned with the African Union Agenda 2063 and the global SDGs. It prioritizes human capital development, and we have identified SDG 4, quality education, and SDG 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions as our accelerator goals. Those goals remain pivotal to the transformation of our country, and my government remains fully committed to their implementation. Our commitment to deliver on SDG 4 is demonstrated in the increased budgetary allocations to education, free and inclusive access to quality education in line with our policy on radical inclusion, policy reforms, and infrastructure and other developments to support education. In spite of COVID-19, school enrollments have increased. There are higher student success and comprehensive safety indicators. Families are saving in excess of $500 a year per student, and completion and retention rates are also up. On SDG 16, my government is operationalizing the Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion. There is expanded nationwide access to justice, and the legal board aid continues to provide free legal representation to unserved Sierra Leoneans with a 93% increase in service rate from 2018. Government is working with civil society actors. We have repealed the seditious libel laws and abolished the death penalty. In spite of COVID-19 challenges, my government will continue its work on strengthening governance, deepening decentralization, and streamlining domestic resource mobilization through our integrated national finance framework. We are using science, technology, and innovation to simplify governance, financial management, and procurement systems. Mr. Secretary General, let me conclude by reiterating the call for partnerships and cooperation to deliver on SDGs in order to achieve the future we want and to ensure that no one is left behind. Thank you.
Comrade.
Before I play the second one,
right? I don't want to analyze this.
Yes.
Yep.
One, you talk about the legal aid.
Thank you.
We make for can disgrace up and the legal aid is a free representation.
Absolutely.
Two, you talk about save people and they save
in
minimum
excess.
$500.
No, he said
$500 minimum
in excess.
Yeah.
When we say they save more
in excess, yes. You don't understand,
right?
Then three, you talk about decentralization. You talk about corruption. So now, because the kids they can't talk about, but I play this other one. Where in the completely tell where the president don't go 180, don't go 360 for let the world know see this is masterpiece like man.
Good afternoon, sir. Saluna. Anytime you finish, sir. Mina Kopradabo. We became seat for PO, piece of wood, and a seat back here. So I go with them for admission. When we go there, the principal talk to me. He praise the school. He welcome we fine. But go through the process, they demand 780,000 from me for admission fee. I asked them why. I pay that kind of money they did. They send for the I said they want to see so to pay a uniform. Des pamphlets organisés le discours polo, organisé with necktie and one necktie with badge. And the thing that is where they take now 780,000 for. Then they say, I forgot back to the bookstore for my book. I go there, the book, they say all the book 980,000. Composing like that for buy, not for buy half self. If I not buy, then the picking up at 10. So, but they don't take, I don't pay to them that 750,000, 780,000. These are the items when they give me. But if I don't go buy that book, then the picking they will get right for attend at the school because that acceptance letter they not give them because you come on at the bookstore before you go to the principal now. They give that acceptance letter for the school. So that the thing is where they go on. The president they try for the best for that. They help salon people there, but some of these schools they don't help at all. They pressure the parents too much. I see people there yesterday. I'm really sorry for them. People they talk with bitter heart, we cry. Some parents they want to afford another work. Like some of what they work, okay, with the work, but if it's salon with the hand that is small. If me begin spend that kind of amount of money they do. When I free and quality education, all the money I calculate now 980,000, then the 780,000 why I don't pay series. It's about 2,600,000, 1,600,000. You see, and it's too much for a person one of the work. It's too much. So now that money they book now they take. If you don't get down, they not that certificate. Even when I don't pay this money, if I don't go buy that book, they need to them. I said the principal, that is it. So I decided you to
Ibrahim, this I can only talk about mental sickness, na saloon, I say mentally blind. This person, me as he talk, I know exactly the angle he talk, and me to know the angle he talk of. In as much as he feel the pain,
yes,
but he won't cover up,
yes,
because of his tribe, so he belong. Corporal Dabo,
yeah,
me na man. I don't feel this pain, but for time for maker, he say the president the time for help people. He say free and quality education. He no go feel the pain. He really can't come talk for letting he expose some of the nakedness of the government as a patriotic somebody. Now in the time now. For talk again, for let them say, in as much as they talk, if he say that the principal in the draw leg or if he's at the school, they don't say whatever at the school they do now based on an agreement between the minister of education, the government, and the schools there.
Exactly.
They don't make a secret. Not to say that secret. They don't make a secret. We see where even the minister of education, if you know law educator now, they pull a price list for necktie, uniform from the government school. And the ones at this they pull a price list.
Exactly.
Then we say president, don't go to BBC. They go like people go say they supposed to put money for spend by the free education. We talk about we say they give books and uniform and feed the kids there. He say there's a lot of questions and leakages where they don't find out the money they spend is very small. We'll see this year before school open. Minister of Education pull price list.
Yeah.
Not to say that the schools are no more, they pull price list. So if you say now, they can't forget for cover up the government because I don't say these guys are not being radicalized to a cult level. In as much as they feel the pain, they want time for justify. See, well, not to say that the president or that the government that the people really did it.
Yes.
You know, if you not say this president not coming for this time here, right. This is the mental blindness what I talk about, Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
Now a whole president go now talk say minimum people in the same $500 each family. This guy don't spend 1,760,000.
Yeah.
Wait, take him money say 980 plus 780. We add 1,670,000. 6,000. Right. 1,760,000. I mean, right. That don't spend so.
1 million.
If you know the money is expensive because you lose that money. 1,760,000. That is spent. Then why justify that from back the government because what you call it name by name or don't know the angle. You don't want to in demand for fill this failure. You don't want to in demand for fill this failure. This failure for each and every Sierra Leonean here. You be FPC, you be SLPP, you be PMC, you be NDC. Anything that happens to that APC, but it happens to the SLPP voting. Whatever happens, in fact, I tell you something.
Then they suffer.
If you put that's what they are Makini, is there a Papa Makini? So tell you this period of it's a Nigerian people for each and everyone. And in as much as they will defeat between that's what about the people that you are saying $100, $200, you have to increase that to $300. If you don't get money, if you are saying $100, you have to increase that for family because still they are every night then. They know honest, I say mental blindness, then a saloon problem. People just because me not man or me not been demand, this ISLPP, they need to do bad now. Few, but I tell you something that this thing it has for lot talk about, get for talk about. This mean people if I don't get for go before, then I get for the before, I get for the and I get for the center. Because I don't become radicalized. 90% of them don't become radicalized.
Oh yes.
Nobody knows. Let me say, it's not support if they say silence means consent. If you don't come out and condemn, meaning we will take us all the acceptances that happen right now.
Yep.
That 10% is good. When I come out, continue to come out and tell them, see, not to every mandate they support that episode.
Right.
But until they radicalize themselves from this mental blindness, then they radicalize themselves from this cult life of to SLPP. They are losing the move before you ban. We're not going to say again, these are brothers and sisters. We're not going to say because of this few idiots that are going to be assisting government, they're not going to do so much bad. We're not going to say, no go do bad. So all the neighbors, or the people in the so we get to force them and point them out to them, say, this is a problem, and this is here for Honduras. Because sometimes they don't know the danger behind that. He worries something behind. They have said them, I hold it as a two regions, don't play so, that's a loop. No, brother and sisters. He wants them to say, the case in the episode was so bad. Let it test so far. No. Who's on the move? We're going to tell them their fault. We're going to expose them, let them know these are their fault. Then they say, so then tribal land don't mean they need to see development. Tribal land don't mean they need to see bad things. Anything they want to catch up at the bike, that material person, not you. If you have been in the man, or not again, the money, the front process, we don't say happy in different areas. When the time just because they do say you know some part of them, they will against them. They don't let me see that. They don't see no doing that. How on earth we will continue to can't tell you that? Me come requester. If what man have you talk, we don't say that lie something that true. Now una now go tell them say man have you na lie. How una go talk am? How you need multiple audios them or videos them because sometimes we would process us alone. But when I make audios them, tell them say, Mr. President, I like go lie you will not even get money for people for picking at school. If we not talk. Who they can't have autonomous hotel president you thank you for you make say when they get money because if we are not the bunker meaning when they get the money through the president talk we can't tell them thank you we say but thank you blast send something now we don't send again because president tell us say up to $500 we almost $6 million lose as alone if we are not so we listen to our audio them we go listen to the sound in the media for when we know say the president for we don't plan for long I wrote the president talk if it is true nobody talk nothing. If na like when I come back and tell people, when I say they make produce them, if na 1 minute to this, make them 2 minutes to let everyone know say this president that the biggest, as well the bunch of criminals so you don't allow for can destroy African democracy. Salon no exception. And what happened in Guinea, he get for run down through Salon in other parts of Africa because Africa don't have with them criminal there. Then they come, if they hide in the name of democracy, President Bio, don't commit so many criminals Salon we don't go free. You commit first coup d'etat, you overthrow more. The time Salon for going to the first democratic election in 1992, then they on campaign with MPRC camp, then give reasons. Inside the MPRC, they make coup to a company after in the post you go tell stars as you let them change them. It just matter you, let them run, stars are no angry, say them force up. Now you go tell the public as well, they overtry and say stars are no angry. If from there, one hold the power, if make between 1 between 2, they say no where they go. From there, we'll see what's happening. You don't can now. Now you don't can in a democratic way, but can do the worst. They can't hide in the name of democracy. Bunch of criminals, crook. Why you don't teach Salomon? Don't want to get a benefit. He did a London. You don't get much cash for inside boss. It goes to it goes on inside boss. They hide. You don't get OSEF for live now. Now they go so today. With the CI, they teach Salomon. You know what about all the presidents in the world? We miss a bit. You know what about some? They go and teach Salomon. They go and keep banana. Then Italy, then Turkey, then Lebanon. Next time they go visit. Dubai. They don't pay attention too much. Now they go. If we say they go free, but Sierra Leoneans. We get a responsibility for save our country from anarchy. We get a responsibility for save our country from destruction because we can only save Salon now. We can only save Salon now, Ibrahim, and not to save the election now. Because if we not begin, this one they do so. So when forget me, I tell you something. I have a great respect for you, and I always say it. You now one person, me self, they admire. When I don't start social media business, a whole government accountable to now. If you ended up as a talking about media today, like you was a objective opposition, not to like DJ force who they hold schools to where they talk because of APC. SFP don't carry nonsense them because they types that they military power. Objective opposition, you oppose APC and you can't talk and say because you have been misinformed by them by people the videos and things them. Because APC not be able to propagate themselves. Then also the world say we did this thing. We also good roads, lives, health, salaries. They not do them. 10 years, the media been very. But when you realize after this man came, you see what they never do. You decide for digging, then you know exactly what you're talking about. You came out again. Now don't respect every patriotic Sierra. Anybody when they talk about media today, you know one person who always give me always give that accolade. They say you know somebody way you give me special motivation. But tell you say your country, why they talk as you come to big past any political party, you demonstrate them. You can't NGC, but you see no NGC is not bigger than Sierra Leone. They need to talk for. Let me go after them. You go after them. Like the first start to go after. So they can't join the force. So everybody politics this way. Say me na APC man. Tell people say only as I don't for where APC because we get for all the back accountable. We get for the platform back and talk about the back to the mistake. We get for more intensify this APC versus SLPP because we get an integrity for save. Let's not to say with SLPP or hit Manabu that the actions that we hate because we are looking. We don't get for can talk there for APC can go. But because we get for all the accountable. From my way, like Alpha said, the court on the Manabu come now, you need to talk nothing. You want to see Manabu na tipman, Manabu na rapist, Manabu na killer. Now, then the president Manabu so. Me, if I talk about someone come out, I talk about any flag bearer, it happens to win. Now, like he said, they go to me minister, no once. Because me not to talk, I need the promise and liquor. So, the guy person, I consider himself, who they are to this platform by the grace of God, all man was surprised. If he help this guy and do good, we will talk about. If they do bad, we go after the person who go after SLP because Salon will pass APC. Salon is bigger than all of us. If they are not to me, not to you, not to Kaz, not to anyone for me as Salon, they come to big pass wall. They will save Jerusalem yet unborn. Who don't suffer the pain? Lord picking them, not can suffer the pain. And Jerusalem the guy in the become the sacrifice. I say every generation gets a proposal. We don't propose that we can pull the emotion and upload the truth to people them because the number most people them to the extent that they don't radicalize them people them. The many people have been radicalized, 9% of them, they don't behave like cult. With no disrespect to them, but this is exactly what resist Ibrahim. The amount of tribalism don't carry that they have. It doesn't like Mr. Bro as you know radicalize, say, hang on by yourself, go kill people and kill yourself, say you go heaven. Right. When I say now, they do, when I say anybody kill himself, he go heaven. But out of radicalism, they don't radicalize them that they believe if they die, hence they say Allah God, they go heaven. Even if we are condemned, when I say if you kill innocent person or you kill yourself, God said, I don't get something for you. But they are radicalized. Why people say man go take bomb hang up by yourself, go kill yourself? Na radicalization. Now the same way no go to them in the family, they will get them to how they want them. You see, man, I be go Kailau, you talk Mende, you go down to talk Mende because if they talk in the area for radicalizing more, let them believe in the lies. We get for the radicalizing plan. The others are looking for Ibrahim. Now when them to family, their brothers and sisters there, see the reality, see Salom as the bigger picture that I said people and the tribe. They told them push Salom before Ibrahim.
It's a fact. It's a fact. You know, Cashbox, talk to me. Marabio said the Salon family then they save in excess of $500 every year now for education. So, you know, communication, I don't call Salon people and say today, tomorrow, what you want for your now? Now, 1 minute, 2 minutes audio them. Everybody explain your situation. You can't experience where you get, where you go to school for, go find school for you picking the amount of money where you pay. Let we know what you spend and how much they spend on this free education. Yeah. So, Cashbox, talk to me, bro. I know say you get your angle.
Thank you, Ibrahim, and People's Power and Comrade Koita. If I'm on a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. You just started quoting Comrade, they say, these people, it's high time for make the Salon people, you know, they say come out now and talk. You know, Salon. Hey, Papa God, me, I don't know what's happened with me. I really don't know what's happened. Okay, if family, they save $500, which is about $6 million a year. Ibrahim, you know the interesting thing? The minimum wage that we country for the family, for the average family, is $6 million per year.
Thank you.
6 million.
Thank you.
6 million. Now they pay them for a year. So if this family they save 6 million, so you know, Ibrahim, hey, Papa God, most people if they pay for school fee that are country before SLP. You know, this is a question we they ask them. Because if we give the answer, it will tell like I say, oh, we try for defend with position. If this man they say that they save $500, which is about 6 million.
Actually,
Yes, John.
sorry, Cashbox. And when President Bill began na England, it be na BBC House, na Chatham House. When pull back in the ask waiting at the fees for picking them, he says £7. He talk he says £7 for the year. At that time, na be 2018, 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
When it be in opposition.
Yeah.
So make it just calculate £7 at that time. When the guy asks her how much that in dollars, he just call up in Leones. He says 70,000 in Leones. That's not the one the way they see where the city was. Thank you very much.
Thank you, People's Power. You see, these are some of the things. Then, if $7 for school fee don't turn $500, these guys they use their money there for go big for people. Then. You see, this is not the culture of the country. Like now we don't talk about $500. So now on that basis, they per pikin. So $700 now they use now for everyone picking. $500 now they use for everyone picking. Then we see where it's we saying about 2.6 million picking them. They kind of like go school. They go school right now.
Yeah. Yes.
So if you accept this guy, I will raise, if you calculate up, I think it will be about like then $1.3 billion. Now you want to go leap now from like the international company. Now you want to go big.
Cashbox.
So what they do now?
You might be overestimating this guy in intelligence. So not getting idea now, bruh. Not lie the lie no more. No, brother, lie go lie no more. Now lie go lie, bruh.
Yes, absolutely. These guys they lie in a very calculative way for make them go big money. Trust me. Like this $500 way they try to talk about. So now they can go use now for go bigger across the world. And remember the GPE conference just done where they were allocating money to countries there. So him saying this is building his case for make it go get money. Where he get the money, David Shenge give in Papa some for do project. These are some of the danger. Oh my God. That guy they don't get hurt. What's that guy they are come out for heaven's sake? You take the people $7. Now so you go answer just like what People's Power they just remind we about $7. Now you say now in the school fee. Now you say the family. You tell we say that they pay that you buy uniform and all that thing, and now so you go tell Bill Gates. We see this corporal now they tell we say like Ingo spent about 1.7 million for picking the Prince of Wales. Come and make the point, Ibrahim People's Power and Corporate Creator. When I watch the trend, even people that will know the truth that are country, they always come like I say, oh, the people that when they try to do bad, that they try to sabotage the president. If they sabotage the president, as owner they say, this corporal, these are some of the useless mentality that we country. You corporal, you don't go spend 1.7 million, but yet still you try to say that the principal na PO, now in they sabotage the president. You really feel say that's true? You think about if not true. If not sabotage now, please let them go sack the principal. Because the principal they act according to waiting dinner the guidance. Definitely the principal let them go outside the guide where they don't give them. Never. But then guy they watch the trainer salon. Every time when they want to criticize the government, I don't listen to Boku audio. They're going to criticize Final. But you read and say, oh, they try to sabotage the president. They try to sabotage the president. At times they will say, oh, the president they do well. Now the minister they try to sabotage. I listen one guy when they complain. I think he say now they work hard bad. They want Kenima or something like that. They crumble. How did they look after them? How the president, he gets people that when they work with him, when they want to work with him, we just cannot, but they want to sabotage him. That's it, look idiots them. Look idiots them. Look them to line. Look idiots them to line. They say that they sabotage the president. You feel say the president not aware. If the minister and they sabotage the president, then it means the president will say he go give leadership speech. Now Harvard, then you don't even know what's in a leadership. Because you as leader, the people that work under you, they're supposed to tell you every damn thing what they do.
and you're supposed to take note of it. But this man, I say, he go give leadership skill, leadership speech, na Harvard. When I sit up on this speech, the speech, like, you know, like, now I go face angry belly powder. You know, you use one word this morning when you say Sokia. That's Sokia. Now I go kill you now. If I say, oh, every time this guy, the guy, and tell me, oh, speech, I go give speech, other. You know, Ibrahim, the other thing back. You know, I cannot believe, say this man, that in speech, now I don't give so for the UN General Assemblies. You can do it from Salon. You travel all the way, go Boston, go America, just for go give speech, recorded speech. David Senga say good on IT. You know, if he said David Senga able to do it from Salon, before that you use the taxpayers' money, go to Boston, for go give speech to Harvard, the General Assembly, the speech when you make, you don't even go there in person. I don't know it because you don't done it. I don't know it, Brian. You correct me. But this man.
But Mr. Zoro, I don't know the itinerary. The man not they tell me what's in the happen, Brian. I don't know.
Seriously. How this man now, it's like I say, in speech, they don't give him a recorded speech. So you go to America, use the taxpayers' money only for do recorded speech. Wait happen, you don't able to do a salon. Ibrahim, this thing is, you know, salon. Hey God, I don't know what for do. Honestly, you know, people feel say, you know, salon people not to help when they help we for change salon. So but we don't need for go salon. We don't need work in a salon. No, we don't need work. Seriously, believe me on this. Believe me on this. We don't need work in a salon. Honestly. But if we decide to go salon today, you will compromise so many things. So many things. But we've seen it. We've lived it. We know what it means for people that are country. This is the reason why. And we know too well, say, some of these countries, them where they run the camp, they don't get what we get. What it take, like that good leadership, the mindset of the people that know the right, the people that demand waiting at the right. That's it take we make them transform their lives. And this is the thing we're trying to kind of like put inside. We still accept the land in the process. But when we see it, we say it. This is our country that they develop. Over to you, Brian.
You know, thank you, Catchbox. You made a very powerful point. I'm going to bring in people's power shortly, but you made a very powerful point when you said if the principal and Prince of Wales or any of these schools be there in violation, yeah, well, if I don't go fire them. But because they know, say, they are working in consonance with the government. The government, the David Shengebo, and not tell people if say, hey, when I get for pay, and put the price list no more, left army, put the prices then there and everything and this and that waiting. I doubt Amos Salon people will see that press release there. Amos Salon people see that press release. The people that will see them press release then, the people away that the elites within society. The average mammy where they sell paper and of course, they don't see that press release. They don't see 17 in that press release. Then no more say the government say free education. So when they go to school now, but about a culture shock. As they reach that school, so they want them 780,000. Boom. Well, they say free education. So I the police money. Now you picking get for go school. As mama, as papa, you know the shame way come with when you picking get for go school. You have to afford that money there for provide for them. Now you pay the education for go. Picking don't understand. Picking just want to go school. All the picking want to for go school. When you go now and go hit you with that shock, then like a bomb, it explode. People and they get shocked, heart attack. People and they die, but they kind of a thing because you know they expect that the government don't tell you say now free education. Where you go, you expect them to say, I see go all thing ready for you, the classroom, the bench, all thing there, the uniform, the belt, the badge, everything there. Then they tell the people all in there, then they lie away. This David Schengen over there on Facebook. They all day they Facebook. When I go watching Facebook page, it is a treasure trove of deceit and lies. This boy is the biggest con artist Salon ever produced. It deceive with people that say to the point now that the corporal they go and talk that nonsense where they talk. At the end of the day, the president they try. The president now they suck on a life out of una. But people's power, talk to me, bruh. You know, welcome back. Talk to me, President Biose. You save about for you again 2 pickings of people's power. You save about almost 10 million a year. If you get 2 pickings where they go school and salon, you save 10 million a year. Talk to me, people's power. What is 10 million?
Oh my God. Anyway, family, good morning, family, good afternoon, family, good evening. And as I always
Council na Sierra Leone, the Council of the National Campaign for Progressive People, and Construction and affiliate body to the All People's Congress Party and AFLEC. And formula the People's Power. And formula just for Gitna, a camp, and we don't go McKinney, we don't Congress Party, we don't get a new constitution. They don't get it announced today, and in 21 days' time, it will become a constitution for the All People's Congress Party. Around for 10 Sierra Leone, as they say, and McKinney, peaceful, no threats, no that, no activity, no kick nobody, nobody, nobody. So we tell the Almighty and also we want to tell the chairman and leader, His Excellency, the former president, who now and also the APC leadership, the pictures in the team, peaceful one. And also the Sierra Leone police really in McKinney, they behave professionally, and they make sure they control the crowd, they put people together, the people listen and all that thing. And so we have to tell plenty take care. Also we have to tell the youth league, and the name don't change now, but the youth league in McKinney, we have to tell everybody plenty take care. We want them all really in the social media, especially the Aspen family. We have to tell now plenty take care, and everybody don't go now in different home back. Ibrahim communicator and President Joe, he not honest to the people of this country. They really President Joe honest to the people of this country. The clip communicator just please you, a really unfortunate. For let's see that when they listen to them kind of the president they talk like that. I'm not the same people in this country see President Joe. They don't let the work as presidency. They don't able to work as a president. Now, waiting independent guy wants elect Ibrahim communicator can work. And the benefits when they get from the presidency, and waiting they acquire from the presidency, waiting they embezzle from the presidency, now you care about. If the president will say that Sierra Leone they save over 6 million euros per year. Well, sometimes maybe now waiting your family they say, but not waiting the common Sierra Leone they say. Because them guys here come with free education for free they will use the free education for stupid people. Abraham come request a cash box of I can remember when the former minister of finance, JJ Blow, JJ Tata. And the day I heard when they asked her for the bread and butter, you know, he said everybody bread and butter. I said because that school fees where you begin to pay, that tuition fee where you begin to pay. He said and then you go use her for the bread and butter. Just imagine. So which means that 70,000 where you begin to pay for the whole of the year. That 70,000 now you go each the year done. 70,000. If you are one get picky, you get now you go use 10 year done. If you are two picky, you get 140,000. You go use 10 year done. So these guys they're not sincere to themselves, and they're not ever sincere to the people of this country. Now, if the president they tell me say, Sierra Leone they save over 6 million euros. Well, we all know the African president really come up. President over the years before he came as president. They don't lie by the people of this country. They don't do a lot of things them where Sierra Leone not ever gets that kind of respect for I get as president. Now look what they talk with 6 million. You know, come Ibrahim and Cashbox. Now we hope and pray make we get a smooth transition come 2023. Because me, I honestly, and I just said President Bio is going. Again, at BBC 2017-2018, then they ask him how he will get this money for pay this quality education because the one where they interview and the radio on BBC when a program finger he don't say education not cheap. Then they ask the man say by stopping the leakages, the wastages and leakages, he will use that money there for pay the fees. Now, when I ask President Bio and David Shenge, how many schools don't get their school subsidies from where school open? When I ask her, where school open at 3 weeks so now, how many schools don't get their subsidies? Last academic year,
2020 and 2021 academic year, would I ask them, now whose school will get 100% subsidies? No schools. No government and government assisted schools, no they will get 100% subsidies. When I ask them now, how many teachers and thousands of teachers where they don't give PIN code, we not get them salaries from 2019 up to 2021 with the school. How many teachers? So now some of that questions there we need for the ask President Bio and a minister. Where are they saying? When I ask them how many Pikine they don't supply uniform in this country? How many Pikine they don't supply books? How many people they don't give bag, they don't give shoes? Where they part of the package for the free quality education. Now they almost where they don't give. They already Pikine they go government school. They don't give a uniform because the government system was set up. President Bio and the cabinet ministers them. In head of MDS them, when a political appointees, where now the ambassadors and deputy ambassadors, these are SLPP people who are ask them, and they almost when they go government school, then they go to public schools there. So that tells you the people are not trust the system. If President Bio trust the system, I think say enough for the go pay $30,000 for Amina at the British International School. Enough for the go pay $20,000 for Sule at the British International School. Enough for the go pay $20,000 for Tida at the British International School. So that tells you President Bio enough believe in the schooling system. They be saying enough go put in Pekin a private school. They be saying then at 98.1, the lady they ask her why you not put in Pekin a government school. They be saying say now in choose not for put in Pekin a government school. Just imagine this minister that they talk so now a national broadcaster. And they talk now a national radio station 98.1. And they tell the people in this country say now in choose not for put in Pekin a government school. When you born in Pekin as parents, any salary you want to put them, when you know say a conducive side for them, and then you put them. Now that's exactly the saying they tell me. He said the government school are not conducive for Pekin for land. Now that's the time for talk. So now I make it go to the private school where conducive for them. Sierra Leoneans, we not we get for listen. We not only they listen, now we make sure say when we they listen, we for pay attention. Let me pay attention. Nobody not there in this country. Where President they talk say they said 6 million euros in this country. The one that when they said 6 million, that the government officials then and the political appointees, they were where they help President for tip the country money. They were where they help Anatoma for tip the country money. So Monday they pay 500,000 for months. Calculate that one in 12 months. If you go give that 6 million. If you go give that over 6 million, the parents get for pay, he get for pay transport for a Pekin, he get for buy uniform, he get for feeder, he get for pay light bill, he get for pay water rate, he get for pay telephone bill, he go able for save 6 million euros. He go able to save 6 million every year. If they pay 500,000 euros per month. He go able to save 6 million every year. He get for it, he get for buy clothes for Pekin, and Pekin get for sick. He get for pay transport, uniform, pay like bills, all the bills that they get for pay. You go able to save 6 million every year. But that kind of salary where they get. Even if they pay you a salary of 1 million euros, you're not going to ever able to save 6 million for the year. Because if they pay you 1 million, every blessed one they pay you 1 million. You got to look outside your family. Now look ETSA, the tariff don't shoot up by 200%. Abraham communicates and cash box. ETSA don't shoot up the tariff by 200%. Kumabali don't shoot up the tariff by 200%. Just imagine. You got to pay all them bills there, so you got to look outside people. How you able to save 6 million? President Bio all over the place. And we don't tell people Ibrahim communicate and cash box. And President Bio, he believes that per diem where he gets. He never joke with that per diem. And President Bio for Denaya, and do a virtually. What's it in the go to na US and do a virtually? This all now for waste government resources. This all now for suffer the system system where they contribute them money to go far. This all now because President Bio not let the country and are waiting for benefit someone I want. But we get Sierra Leoneans, we get citizens them. Where they then at the diaspora and they for handle cases there. Look how the Ghanaians said they do. Ghana is more better than Saloon. But yet still, they not still know you to sign for kids. The Ghanaians, they not still see them continue side for game. Anytime when a president go any sign at the wall, then they dead behind and they put them behind. But we all Sierra Leone brothers, they wouldn't in at the diaspora. They say no, let them not see me face the camera. I get for good Saloon, let them not arrest me. Let them not see me face the camera. I get for ship me container. Let them not see me face the camera. Let them not go answer the people in Africa. Let them not see me face the camera. I get the business them for go do. We get for take the sacrifice. For now we save the people. Over to you, Ibrahim.
You know, people's power. Between everything you've just said, and you mentioned again, Cashbox yourself, and make another point. As far as with the wage, the minimum wage that the country, where sometimes the average person not even make 6 million a year. President Bio, this guy, but this is what happens, Cashbox, when you are dealing with timber money. This man is making, don't make over $500 million easily if we investigate the timber gates properly. So the man is dealing with dollar. I don't go to TV, tell we for say, hey, we already here in Leon, so if you say boku, but we take into dollar. So almost salon person, almost salon parents are be $100. Some people in a salon don't born from where them born a salon till they don't reach 50, 60, they normally see $100 cash. So this man, again, is out of touch, is tone deaf. And when you have a leadership that is tone deaf and out of touch, these are some of the statements they make, backed up with somebody when a compulsive liar. Compulsively they lie. Because what you do, they care about them face that international community. So I don't people that the message don't long. But again, I remind you now, the orphanage they try for setup, it is ongoing. If you they follow we, like I say, 1 million study I go give up, it needs some work while they try to put some, things together for low start. At least it will be a temporary place until we forget an established place. We'll get if now 4, 5 picking, 6 picking, and say if we start up with first, they'll take care of them, because these are all the responsibilities of the government, but they don't feel the social contract. So we start up the orphanage day. We think about maybe in December. I'm suspecting say sometime December 1st or so, but we'll not come up with the date. For we'll get a fundraising event in Maryland now. That hallway down by Hampton and on Central Avenue. Una Sabia already in Maryland, and most of them already in America. We're thinking about a fundraising event, for see how we can raise money for able for get the orphanage established. So I want to thank everybody. We go for patronizing support me, but we'll come with a date and finalization. We go finalize everything over the next week or two, and begin advertise that date and place and time and everything, and begin sell tickets for the people. And and this fundraiser I also will take on a Europe, we'll take on a London cash box. We'll go for set them up there for we take care of, and let's see how far we can go with this. So thanks everybody. Come in, go ahead, play them there. We done the audio.
Because we don't tire, wherever you did, mama make you pray for because we don't tire, for this oppression. That's why we dey ask for solution. Police dey tell you also. Government dey follow also. Now wetin we go do? Because we don't stand up, nothing for tomorrow. Wetin we go tell our pikin? Say we no fight for our right. Mama.
this radicalization. I will get for done this court life. Salome big pass to all, a big pass any political party or any individual.
Thank you. Thank you. We wait for an auditorium for tell we if we don't save $5 to $6 million every year by education. That is what President Bio said. We wait for an auditorium for your real experiences. Let us share with we. Let us share with the rest of the world. Otherwise, not to say that they save all this boku money. We not be know. So you did the diaspora begin take you tell my family, then they tell you then they charge them at school. Because if they not come back and give you this feedback that we no say no to two, I think so you get for take you tell more and not this clean way of we have money or the work now. Anyways, we wait for an auditorium. Bye bye everybody. Have a beautiful day.